Hello everyone, Salty Goldfish here, and we are doing Mirrodin Darksteel. And let's see, our rare was Rule of Law. Not exciting. Oh, I need to bring up my display show preview panel. A 6 mana 3/4 when his battlefield exile. Doesn't seem exciting. Doesn't seem terrible either. Fear is really unimpressive in this format from what I've experienced. Not good equipment. It's a pretty blah pack. I mean, part of me just wants to take the rule of law. It's the rare. I mean, I guess I'll take the green guy. Okay, so Wizard Replica's not terrible. I do love a good Thirst for Knowledge. Thirst for Knowledge is definitely on my list of cards I like to play. Choice between Thirst and Thoughtcast, though. I think it's got to be Arrest, though, doesn't it? I mean, Arrest is probably one of the best removal spells. Yeah, I think I take Arrest. Fractured Loyalty, no. That's just doesn't do anything in limited. This is actually a pretty good creature. Um. Yeah. I mean, this is for a reasonably aggressive deck. These guys are beating. So many of the creatures end up being artifact. It's a weird card. March of the Machines to build around me. Um. Yeah, Ogre-Legged Foot's pretty good. I mean, I'm probably not playing. Like, at this point, I'm reasonably sure I'm green. I mean, obviously, I could just suddenly see no green ever again and not be green. That's not a card I'm really interested in playing. That's definitely a. This is definitely a viable card. Not so much. Go for that mono black Eldrazi stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this, which means I'm fairly certain I'm not actually playing the ogre. Go ahead and stick him in the sideboard for the moment. Like, I'm feeling very green-white at the moment. Unless I, get like 2 shatters and a goblin spike shot goblin. Like the next couple picks, probably leaning towards not playing red. I do like Stalking Stones. I always like getting a land that actually, has upside later. Search your library for an online card to be like. That's really, really weird. Um. Enchanted creature gets. I mean, this is the worst of the cheap equipments. I guess I take that. It's not terrible. Yeah, not impressive. Draw Scorpion, I guess, is a creature. This is more of a combat trick. Yeah, Malachite Golem. Or actually, you know, I think I. It looks like I'm getting a relatively aggressive build here. More 2-drops. I mean, actually, this is a 2-drop, but it's a special 2-drop. Because it's a mana producer. I'd love to get some equipment. None of these cards are playable in my deck. This is a reasonable combat trick. Just to have a Cloud Plus my collection. This thing's just... Yeah, these are all unplayables. I'm feeling okay. I have a sense that there's a decent chance Escapo here might be, or possibly Wanapo. Alright, so... Oh, no. Just no. I'm 99% sure the correct pick here is just Bone Splitter. So the 4 mana, exile target artifact's good. Arrest is good. I feel like it's between Arrest and Viridian Longbow, and Viridian Longbow is really quite good. I think I'd rather have an Arrest than hope either Alpha Mirror, Viridian Longbow, or Altar's Light wheels. So if I pay 5 for this guy, I get to find my Bone Splitter? I think I like the 2 mana 2/2 flyer. I mean, this feels so weird, but I guess Skyhunter Cub? That is... I knew this card existed, it's just so weird. Oh... Do I want a terrible combat trick or a terrible creature? I think a terrible creature. Because combat tricks kind of suck, you'd rather have equipment. You know, yeah. I think I want the combat trick. I think I'm aggressive enough. But the combat trick is, like... Their deck's shaping up to be pretty aggressive. Like, I don't think I can beat a Spike Shot Goblin. Like, I'd really like to get, like, some Oxidizes or just some Shatter effects. I mean, obviously, Bone Splinter and 3 2-drops that can't equip it is kind of a nombo. Sacrifice it. It's a weird card. Um, this seems playable-ish. That doesn't seem playable. Molten Rain for the collection. So I believe this was the one I was hoping to get a card back from, and I just didn't. I'll have trouble with that guy. Raise the Alarm as a card. If I end up playing that, I'll just be super, super sad. I mean, that's not an embarrassing card. This one, not good though. If it prevented 2, if it prevented 2, it'd probably be a beating. Honestly, if it was just artifact creatures that attack you get -1, -0 until end of turn, it'd be kind of good. So anything that does like 1 damage, like if we play against somebody who has that Viridian Longbow, it's not going to be good for us. Oh, do the rare drafter. Alright, what are we giving up if we take the Aether Vial that's clearly just worth more than the pack is? There's no awesome equipment. We give up a splashed fireball. I mean, we're not even giving up one of the really good golems that we want. I mean, you have to take the Aether Vial. It's one of the few cards that actually is worth almost as much as the draft itself. It's like a $5 or $6 card. The draft's only $10. You win one match. If you win your first match, you basically break even by selling the vial. I mean, it's theoretically playable. Affinity for mountains, no. No. Potential. So, Echoing Courage is okay. I'm leaning towards the Tangle Walker. Though I think the Outrider could also be. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Tangle Walker. Just check with our low curve. Alright, return. I don't have anything to really find with that. This is a relatively unimpressive pack here. I think it's this guy. That does not seem good. Indestructible. Alright, so... Man, I would have really liked to have gotten a Razor Golem or a... whatever the green one is. I think it's the spider? Oh, really want the spider? It's kind of super expensive. Uh... Generator effect. No. Actually, I think we take the Emissary of Hope here. It's a 3 mana 2/1 flyer. Thunderstep as long as Thunderstaff is untapped, if a creature would deal how many damage to you, hit 1 damage. All attacking creatures. I'm leaning towards taking the Thunderstaff. It seems legit. And then the other option would be to take Echoing Courage. Hmm. No. This seems mediocre. So much mana. Just so much mana. You know, if you drafted double... If it was double Darksteel, like where there was more modular creatures, I could see that being potentially really, really good. Hmm. Take the foil. Echoing Courage if I wanted it. If I really wanted a ramp, well, it can alter my whole plan, but I'm thinking the Tangle Spider's probably not making the cut. I'm not playing any of these cards. That is some cool art. This deck seems reasonably okay. I mean, it's not amazing, but I'm not unhappy with it. Like, I feel like I've drafted a really a pretty good curve-oriented deck. You know, I think... Um... I think I'd rather have the 2/1 flyer than the 1/4 I can't pump. The question of whether or not I should actually be playing Aether Vial. Like, I'm just not sure if it's good enough. Like, I mean, obviously my curve is heavily on 2-drop creatures, and it does enable you to play 2 of them on turn 3. I don't know. Add basic lands. I even get to be a 10-7? Yeah, I do get to be a 10-7. That is where I'd like to be. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Hopefully... Now, I'm going to lose the first round, obviously, because I feel pretty good about this. I'm just going to get blown out by somebody with, like, a pinger that just wrecks my entire team.